Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, to another board game review, where today I'm going to be bringing you Spyfall by Cryptozoic, a game for 3 to 8 players, and it's all about bluff and deception. Have I got a theme? Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, that's A-Team. So inside this, again, fairly nicely sized box of Spyfall, you have a rule book with a very handy spread in the middle. I'll talk about the spread. I love me the spread. You also have a load of these actual plastic baggies, but they come separately, you have to kind of organise them. And just cards. Just like all the cards, and the lid. So, this is the lovely spread you get in the middle. And they're all locations. There's things like the Crusader armies, movie studios, police stations, disgusting glare from a light switch. But who cares? There's loads of locations and they're all clearly shown. And every single one of these locations on this map, on this booklet, I don't know, stop making me talk. Every single one of them has a deck of cards to go with it. And in that deck you will have a spy. It's a sexy spy. And then you will have 7 cards with a location, in this case circus tent, and a description in the corner, in this case clown. The way the game works is one person has no clue where they are because they've got the spy card. That person needs to stay hidden for the entire time. Or, if he's very clever, that person needs to figure out where he's got to go. Now, the 3 remaining players, so let's say Dog, Duck and Robot today, they have to figure out who the spy is, but they don't know who anyone else is but themselves. So, say we're in a circus, and Robot goes, "Dog, what's the second weirdest smell here?" And Robot is a clown. He knows what he's doing. Dog also knows what he's doing. However, if Dog goes, well, elephant poo, then maybe the spy's getting a lesson and he's heard some information. So Dog goes, but then again, Dog doesn't want to look too obvious. He doesn't want to look like he's not. He doesn't want to look like he's the spy. So Dog goes, popcorn. So maybe now Demon's thinking, well, maybe we're in a theatre. Maybe we're. Because don't forget, the entire booklet is in the middle of the table. Anyone can look at it at any point. But as the spy, you desperately try not to. I recommend giving everyone 5 minutes just looking at that before you start your first game. So he goes, popcorn, and he goes, in a circus? I imagined animals and clowns, because again, he's not on the same wavelength. Is there even popcorn at a circus? I don't know, maybe Dog's just being stupid. But now Dog gets to ask someone a question. So Dog turns to Duck, and Dog goes, are you here for business or pleasure? And Duck, basically being a knife thrower, and it's his job, goes, well, I like to think my business is my pleasure. But it's such a vague and unhelpful answer that Dog's infuriated by Duck. He's just annoyed. And all this time, the clock is ticking down. And no one's even asked Demon a question yet. And this is a 4-player game? What happens when it gets to 8? The thing that makes Spyfall great is that it's quite quick, but you have this moment where everyone is just silent and tense and looking and checking each other out, and everyone's so careful and considered with their words and their thoughts. And then the game ends and the spy wins, or he got figured out because he thought he was in the Antarctica because someone said polar bear, but he was in a zoo. And that's fine, because at the end of that game there's just an explosion of conversation around the table. Everyone's like, oh my god, I thought it was you! You! And everyone just starts talking and sharing, and that shared experience grows from this little game. And I think that's magical. I really like that. And when you have a group of people and conversation's hard and stilted, and you get together and you're like, oh, I've not seen you for a while, what do we do? How do we talk? And you get something like this out, and everyone's just like, ugh. And then they give it a round, and then after that round, everyone's talking, and the immediate thing they want to do, because rounds last like 10 minutes at max, maybe 5, maybe 8 if you want to be a bit different with it. But the immediate thing they want to do is talk to each other, and then play again, and then talk to each other. I think that's magical. I think that's very valuable. And I recommend giving it a look. There is an expansion with 2 spies and things, but I've not played it. But if you like the base game, maybe give it a look. But I can heartily recommend this for groups of people who want to talk, who want to open up, and who want to share a bit more about each other. Again, it's not a strategy or tactics heavy game, but it is one that inspires groups of people getting together and enjoying each other's time. I also recommend laminating, getting some card sleeves, because you're going to play this drunk and someone's going to spill and it's going to ruin it, and you're going to get upset, and you're not going to say you're upset, but you're going to get upset, and it's just going to be Spyfall. It's got a booklet. Rules are easy. Bye.